32 KU News Extra, thanks so much once again for tuning in. Our Joan Evan Charfers joins us now with a story about the National Association of Letter Carriers and your annual food drive on the 10th.
More than 50 million Americans live in food-insecure homes, and 1 in 3 people in America who is at hunger risk is a child. And on Guam, we know that there are hundreds of homeless living on the island with no consistent source of food. As Saturday, May 10th, draws closer, letter carriers and more than 1,200 branches nationwide are full steam ahead to get ready for the 22nd annual Letter Carriers Food Drive. NALC Guam Chapter President Andrew Bautista.
Locally, for the past 18 years, the National Association of Letter Carriers, with the cooperation of the U.S. Postal Service, have allowed us to distribute flyers for our national food drive. Over 20 years we've been doing this food drive, but locally we've been doing about 18. May 10th, we'll be collecting any food, non-perishable food that they put in their mailboxes or NCBUs, the cluster boxes. Or they can bring it to their churches for collection by Catholic Social Services. And here at the post offices, Tamuning, GMF, for collection.
Last year, locally, the Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive collected 10,700 pounds of non-perishable food items. This year, food generated from the island community will go to replenish the food pantries of Catholic Social Services, Kamaling Karadat, and the Salvation Army. Captain Michael Lucher is the Corps Officer and Micronesia Coordinator.
Yeah, the hopes for the drive is we're just coming into the summer season. Kids are just coming off from school, and there are families still in need. So when the meals aren't provided from the schools because summertime's coming up, they're out of school. What this food will do is help supplement not only for the parents but also the children, the needy who come in for services. And also we see a decline in some of the families in food stamps that they're actually receiving. So the numbers are somewhat up this year, and we would use the food just to supplement their need, mostly towards the end of each month.
Catholic Social Services Executive Director Diana Calvo.
Presently, every month we assist about 90 households with food assistance. That translates to about 1,100 food units each month. And there has been an increase over the past 5 or 6 months to the current point. So we do know that there's been some impact within the economy and the community to cause the increase. And as had been previously mentioned, we're entering into the summer months. Children who normally are fed during the school days are now at home full-time. So the families that we service include the elderly who live alone, individuals with disabilities who also live alone or who may have family. And then we have families that are in our homeless shelter as well as in our housing units, for which we do monthly checks on them. And that is in addition to the 90 families that we service monthly.
Kamaling Karadat, which was established to care for the poor, operates as a kitchen that provides meals for the homeless. Deacon Frank Tenorio runs the nonprofit organization.
But the Catholic Church mission is to care for the poor. That is absolutely one of the most important missions of the Catholic Church, to care for one another. It's not necessarily the care for the body only, but also for the soul. Every human being that comes into this world is composed of two realities, the body and the soul, and both of them needs nourishment.
Last year, with the help of thousands of volunteers, letter carriers all across America collected more than 74.4 million pounds of non-perishable food, the second highest amount since the drive began in 1992, bringing the grand total to just under 1.3 billion pounds. Some items you can donate include canned vegetables or fruits, canned tuna, peanut butter, boxed cereals, and more.
We continue to do this every year because there's a lot of people who don't have enough to eat.
To donate, just place your non-perishable food items next to your mailbox or in the bag provided by the post office before your letter carrier delivers mail on Saturday, May 10th. And if you don't have a mailbox, you can drop off your donation to either the Tamuning, Hagåtña, or Barrigada post office. Let's